Hey everyone, so today we're going to take a look at making a Twitter page for one of our leaders. Now, I'm not in the business of doing the work for you, so I'm going to choose Woodrow Wilson. He's my guy. All right, but what you guys see on the screen right now is you see a page that looks like a Twitter page. Right? We have a background image, we have some profile pictures, and we have some different items that are happening here. Now, a lot of what I'm going to show you is the same for a couple of the other ones, and you still check those out as well. But they're just kind of here and there, and it's something that we can look at. All right, so using a template gives us kind of some pre-positioned items and allows us to create something that looks very uniform. And that's where there's a benefit to this. So when I start to look at this, here's my Woodrow Wilson page. I'm going to name it. I'm going to name him Woodrow Wilson, and here we are. And I get to choose his Twitter handle, and we'll do WW Wilson, and do that. So now, I need to start kind of putting some stuff in. I can fill in my bio text right here. I can then fill in location, a website, which wouldn't make sense in this situation, but if you wanted to get clever and come up with something, you could. And then some photos and videos. We have all that information there. Now along the top, the only thing that can change is this profile picture. And what I want to do is I want to find a profile picture, right? I need to find a picture for this, and I need to find a background image for this, right? So here we are. Here's my profile picture right here. What I am going to do is I'm going to select that image so that I have my blue box there. And what I will do next is I'm going to choose replace image, and I want to search the web. All right. The benefit to doing it this way, there are two. The first benefit is that it's going to fill the same box that I have for that image. So instead of having to resize and figure out how to make it look like a circle, it's just going to do that automatically for me. And two, by searching the web for Google Images, there's a lot of those images are approved for use for students. So it's one of those things that you can use those fairly confidently that you're not violating somebody's copyright. So I'm going to choose Woodrow Wilson. And you can see that I have a handful. I just select the image. If I want to see it bigger, I can with this plus sign. And I'm going to replace that image right there. Now, it's a little cut off on his head. We want to make sure that that's there. So while that image is selected, I'm going to use my crop feature. And what I can do when I crop is I can then move my image. Now, when I use this, right, you see the blue and you see the black. The black, that is what is showing for that image. So the black is going to change the size of that image. The blue is the actual image. So I don't want to do anything like this with the blue, because then it stretches his face out. So I want to go back. I'm going to use my Control Z. Control Z is going to be your friend when working with these templates if you make a mistake. When you do Control Z, what happens is it just undoes what your last move was. You made a mistake 3 or 4 times ago. Go ahead and do that a couple times, and then you kind of get it together. All right. So what we really see with this is we see that there. All right. And I can zoom in a little bit. When I want to make this image a little bit bigger, I want to drag only from the corners so that it doesn't stretch that image, right? So now I'm kind of there. We have a good image there. Once I'm done, I just hit enter, and there's his picture. We'll do the same thing for the background image. So I need to click on this background image. I need to choose replace image, and I'm going to search Woodrow Wilson, and maybe we'll do like a campaign, right? So you can kind of see we have a couple of those different things. There's not really necessarily a picture that I feel really good about using. So maybe I do Woodrow Wilson White House. And we kind of see if there's anything there that can be used. So maybe this looks like it's a cabinet meeting room, so we can use that. And it's going to try to fit that there. And you can kind of see it gives them that nice little appearance there. So we have that there. So when you do that, you want to kind of come in, and then you're going to put the person's name and the handle and the timestamp for that would have. So if there's a specific date in mind. All right, and then you want to put that tweet out. And you can use other timestamps. You can create a second page for somebody like David Lloyd George of Great Britain, where they would be communicating via Twitter, having that conversation about what is going on within that war. So definitely kind of a cool thing that you guys can do. Over here, you just add some people that might be interested in following. So like maybe we want to put like Harry Truman or Dwight Eisenhower in there, just because, you know, they would ultimately become, you know, people that would be around the same time starting to get really active. within politics of the United States. And down here you have some images, so if you wanted to put a couple more Woodrow Wilson style images in, or your person style images in, you can. Definitely there. Make sure you change that up there too, because that's your profile pic. These numbers are changeable here, so you guys can change those to what you want and make it your own. So I really hope you enjoy using this, and good luck. Take care.